Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another tuning video here on the channel. It's finally here. Well, it's been here for a while, but I finally unlocked it. The Aventador SVJ. So, normally we just jump into straight into upgrades and tuning and stuff. We're actually going to take her for a lap around the track before we do that, as just stock S1 and see what we can do. And then I believe we're going to make it X class. So let's jump to the lap. Alright, we're doing a rivals lap or two. That way we can just quit anytime we want. This is a beautiful looking car. Somehow, I still think the original looks better. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Let's hit the flying lap. We'll see you guys when we hit it, unless this lap's crazy. Alright, here we go, flying lap 2. Let's not hit anything. I bounced off of this wall coming out of the corner. The last lap. Whoops. This thing handles pretty well. It could definitely use a little bit more perkiness on the front end when turned into corners. Could grab a little better. Could dip the nose in a little harder. So we definitely have room to work with it. And the tune, that we're going to do should be good for S2 as well as X class. So, stick around, we can tune it. And that way you will have a tune good for S1, S2, and X class. This thing's pretty good, actually. It handles really well. It suffers from classic mid-engine all-wheel drive car problems, though. Alright. 102 is our best lap. So let's go throw some upgrades on this guy and make it just ridiculously fast, huh? Alright, so first things first, twin turbos. Gonna leave it all-wheel drive. We could make it rear-wheel drive, but we're not going to. We're only gonna put the front arrow on, because when you put the back arrow on, that middle piece, where is it? You can see it right there. That middle piece really bothers me. That, and it looks awful comparatively. So we're just gonna leave the original rear wing on. We should be fine. Racing slicks, because it already has semi slicks, and then just the typical. I could click everything right. Width of the tires, track width. We haven't even done any power adders yet, and it's at 942, 947. Wow. Race transmission. Race diff. Springs are already as good as they're gonna get. Anti-roll bars. Throw the roll cage and reduce weight. Take 600 pounds out of this already really light car. Holy cow. Now for power adders. X class, there it is. Alright. With X class, 1500 horsepower and 500 pounds lighter. Let's jump back in real quick and see what we have to take out of it. Okay, so if you don't put the turbos in it, you can get 992, and then you can do everything else. That's just what I was wondering. That's probably about as high as S2 class is going to get with this car. Let's do our typical base tune and take her for a lap around the track, not in the actual circuit, just in free roam, and see what we can get it to do. Gonna decrease that, give us a nice linear, or not linear, but a curve, nice curve. That's way too much. We're gonna put this guy at 1.7 and this one at 1.2. Yeah, 2 and 1 there, and then we're gonna drop this guy down to 6. Anti-roll bars, we are going to soften the shit out of the front ones. And then the rear as well, not too much on the rear though. Right there. Same thing with the springs, we want them to look pretty similar. If we screwed up too much, we can always come in and stiffen the springs. Damping, yep, that's set up how we want it. We're gonna bump this guy up to 11 and leave that one at 7.5, and then let's see. 7.6. Yeah, and then 5. Yep, that should be good. Arrow, we're going to increase the cornering on the front just a hair, and remember, we don't have the back, so we can't. You can get the back if you want, and then I would put it halfway in between. I'd put it like right here, but I don't like the look of it, so we're not going to bother with it. Leave the brakes, differential. We're going to put this guy on 30, and then same with this one. Trust me, this one's on 30. That's annoying. It's really annoying. Rear on 65, and then 30. And then we're going to drop this guy to 75. Was that 75 or 76? It was 76. 75. Thank you. And now we're going to drive her around the circuit real fast and see how she handles. See what we need to do. Wow, this thing has a lot of power. Why am I surprised? I knew it would. Ooh, she's very slidey. We may have to soften the suspension a hair. Ooh, no, I know what it is. We're gonna have to put that rear wing on it. You know what? I hate to do this, but we're gonna put the rear wing on it, and if it doesn't make a difference, then we'll take it off. But I'm pretty certain that putting the rear wing on this car will help the issue that we are having. $5,000 for a wing. If you wanted a replacement wing like the one that it came with, it would be probably like 30. Arrow. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but we'll leave it. 700. I hope this fixed the issue. It likes to slide a little bit. Oh, it did fix the issue. That's so annoying. This car really likes to slide the rear end out if you don't have that rear wing on it. This thing is grippy now though, holy cow. Ooh, that was me. That was my fault. I hate the rear wing on this. Why can't it not be like the Koenigsegg one, where the rear wing comes tunable, as it really would be? It's still got that weird feeling where it seems to pivot around the engine instead of the nose of the car, but you know what? I think that's how it's going to be. There are a lot of all-wheel drive cars that have that issue, especially if they're mid-engine. Likes to pivot further behind in the car instead of right up at the nose where we want it. But
you have arrived at your destination.
I hate to say it, but we're going to have to leave that wing on because this thing is ridiculously grippy now. Let's take a look at our telemetry and see what we got for heat in the tires. Alright, it looks like we're going to have to decrease our camber just a hair. 1.5 and 1. That's probably what I thought it was going to be. I didn't want to do it though. Nice and yellow all the way around. Alright. This thing is right where I want it to be. It's good. It's real good. Alright, let's take her for a lap. Let's see how she performs. Our fastest lap time in the Koenigsegg 1 was 53 seconds, I believe. Ooh, missed the turn. So, let's see if our Lamborghini can beat it and dethrone what is personally for me my fastest car. Alright, nice clean track, no driver cars. Let's see how she does. Let's jump through the flying lap just like we did earlier. Alright, here we come. We very nearly dethroned the Koenigsegg on the first lap, the non-flying lap, so I'm expecting very fast out of this. This car is so grippy, I love it. Holy cow. I can't get over this. I thought that Koenigsegg 1 was good. Then again, it was rear-wheel drive, and this is all-wheel drive, so that could be a factor. I screwed that corner up. We could definitely take that faster. 52.2. Dang. I'm gonna finish this, and if I get a faster lap, I will show you guys. Alright, as tends to happen with me, the second lap, for some reason, is always the fastest. Not the first lap, but the second. First flying lap, every time, seems to be the fastest. So we got 52.297, is that what I thought? Wow. 279. I turned into Mike Tyson there for a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm gonna leave you. If I am capable of doing 52-second lap in this car, you definitely are. I'm moderately good at the game. I'm not a professional, and I'm not somebody who leaves the throttle in every corner and rides the outside. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and stick around for more tuning videos and stuff. Thanks.
Gun finger trigger.